Happy Monday, everyone. Today's recipe is gonna be a quick. It's gonna be a quick recipe. Hopefully, it's gonna be a fruit salad with tofu scramble and some avocado toast. Now, usually avocado toast is on French bread, flatbread. I've actually got these pistolette breads that we're gonna actually fill with avocado after we toast them up in the oven. And I've got a little tabletop oven that we're gonna use for toasting today. And got all this lovely food behind me that I'm gonna pull the camera back a little bit so you can see. Let's see, and try that. There we go. Now this is what I normally eat on a daily basis. This isn't a special Sunday thing. This isn't a special whatever thing. This is usually what I eat on a daily basis 2 to 3 times a week if I have avocados and I can afford them. But I was able to get an avocado this week, so we're good. We're gonna make our tofu scramble. Oh wait, no. Let's cut up our fruit so our tofu scramble doesn't get cold, and then we're gonna put our little breads to toast. But first, for our fruit salad, we're actually gonna take 3 mandarin oranges. Well, let's do 2 mandarin oranges. We're gonna take 2 kiwis, a lime, a small apple, about 4 or 5 strawberries, and about 2 bananas. And we're gonna peel off the stickers and we're gonna wash our fruit. I have yet to do that yet because I literally just came back from the store with all this fruit, or at least most of it, because I already had the mandarin oranges. I just got the lime. We're gonna be using lime instead of lemon juice to keep our apples and our other to use it as a preservative for other fruits. So we're gonna wash those up right now with our avocado for our toast, because we're gonna wash our strawberries separately. Now, sometimes if I don't buy organic or local, I'll run it through sort of a, a vinegar wash to kind of get all the pesticides off. But most of these are not organic or anything like that, but I just don't feel like doing the vinegar wash this time. If you are able, you should look up how to wash your fruits and vegetables and which ones you can in like vinegar to help get off residue and pesticides and things. But we're not doing that today. So you should look that up though to do it when you should do it. And we're gonna wash some of these strawberries. Now all of the fruit, the skins and the pits and things that we're not gonna be eating, I'm actually gonna put that off to the side, and that's gonna go towards my little guinea pigs. So if you see me keeping the stems and all and not tossing them, that's why. Alright. Put this right here. Well, then you can't see me doing that. Okay, we'll put this here. Alright, what you want to do is put your toughest fruits at the bottom. I mean, you're going to toss it, but you're going to do that first, which is our oranges in my case. Now, you can use any kind of fruit that complements each other to make a fruit salad, but I'm using mandarin oranges. And if you hadn't noticed, we're doing natural light again today because it's entirely too hot to not have the air conditioner on and have those bright lights staring me in the face for the hour I usually take to film these things. So we're not doing that. Usually I take the time to devein all these things, get all the little white pieces off. But I'm just not in the mood because it's Sunday and I want to brunch and then take a nap. Which today I can't take a nap, I have to do laundry, but that's on a normal day I would brunch hardcore and then I take a nap. I don't usually go out at the night before, but I hardcore brunch anyway because that's how I choose to live my life. So that's cool. Put this little thing off to the side, and we're gonna peel our orange and put it at the bottom of our medium-sized bowl. You couldn't see that. Tried to put all the ingredients out on the table for you to see without having to bend down or anything. So if some things are hidden, I'm sorry, but all my ingredients are in fact on this table. Peeling all of this. And we're gonna peel we're gonna peel our apple. Now I've got this really cool thing that if I can find it. Aha! This is called an apple corer. Now, sometimes it might take 2 tries, but it works really well and I like it. You literally put your apple in a sturdy place and try not to hurt your hand. And you take it around the stem and you stab it down and it removes the whole core for you, so you can just cut the apple like normal. I cut my little cores in half because I have 2 piggies and I don't want them to fight. Now if you don't get it on the first try, you just take it and you skim the layer on the side that you don't, you see the little pits and stuff. That way you waste less fruit. There's a really cool hole in the middle if you want to do like an apple sandwich where you cut up the pieces of apple real thin and you put peanut butter and like junk in the middle. I've done that. That's delicious. If you want to do a wholesome snack for your kids or something, that's a cool thing to do. See? No core in the middle. And we're going to take this and we're going to cut it in slices. Now this is not going to be a uniform kind of fruit salad. This is literally just a quick fruit salad I'm tossing together. Now, we put down our mandarin oranges and then our apples because the citrus in the oranges is going to keep the apples from turning brown. And then we're going to layer our fruit on top and then we're going to sprinkle it, we're going to drizzle it with lime juice to also help it keep from getting all brown. Now, if I had some fresh mint, which I used to because I had a mint plant on my porch, but during one of our hurricane scares, somebody had knocked it over and it died. So I don't have a fresh mint plant anymore. When we get closer to the middle of the summer, I might invest and get me a new one. But I love having fresh mint in the house, and that's a good addition to the salad if you'd like. Now, I'm putting the entire apple in here because I want to eat on this for at least for today, for breakfast, and a little bit for a snack for later in the day or a dessert for later tonight. One of the best desserts I've had lately is when I take apples and I drizzle them with my homemade chocolate fudge and my peanut butter fudge, and I just have that as a snack because it'll have the fiber of the fruit as well as the sugar, so it's not as bad for you as just eating a bunch of junk sugar as a dessert. So I like to do that. Oh, if you hadn't noticed, I'm actually going to be having a green juice with my meal today. It's Bolthouse Farms Daily Greens. It's got a whole bunch of vegetables and kale and stuff in it. It's really good. It's my favorite. It's about $2 a bottle, but I only get about 3 or 4 in a month, you know, and I'll drink those. And there's also a big container of juice I had gotten that I just emptied yesterday that's a green juice. I don't really get pressed or store-bought juices unless it's like a green juice, because that I can usually just make myself. Okay, we've got our oranges, we got our apples. Let's pop open our kiwis. Why do they have so many extra stickers on these kiwis? You ever notice that when you buy a kiwi and end up with like 4 stickers on it? Is it because it's kind of fuzzy or something? I don't know. We're gonna take that and we're gonna skim some of the. We're gonna cut the top off. Then we're gonna shave just a little bit of the peel from the outside. Alright, then we're going to grab a spoon. Now this is the way I like to cut up kiwis. Is I take it and I put I put a spoon in between the skin and the fruit, and I just roll it around in my hand to get the skin off. Just try to make as least amount of mess as possible. And do it slowly So you get all the fruit you can get without having to waste too much of it in the peel. Like that. And if you're having trouble with this little nub at the end, you can cut that off. There. You've peeled the kiwi without making a complete mess of your kitchen. For those that didn't know that trick, you're welcome. Took me a bunch of tries to figure that out and some other YouTube videos. Alright, we're going to take this. We're going to cut up our kiwi into round slices. Just so I can get the look of that kiwi look to it. Put our little rounds in there. Now I'm going to cut up a few more fruits and then I'm going to come show you closer to the camera. This is looking wonderful. I haven't had kiwi in a while, so I spoiled myself and I got 2. It cost me almost $1 for 2 kiwis, which I was not happy about, but I am happy about having kiwi again, so I'm not that upset. Alright, we're going to put another orange. We have 2. This is our second orange we're going to put in. We're going to peel that. And a good trick is to get the mandarin oranges. They're easy to peel. I get the kids ones because they're sweeter. I think mine are called halos. They're bred to be sweeter, I think. Or like made to be sweeter. Those you don't really have to peel with a knife. You can just peel them with your hands. Those are really easy to peel. You take out as much of the white bits as you want. There are actually vitamins and like zinc and stuff in these little white bits that I'm taking off. So if you want to be more healthy, you can leave those bits on, but I'm not. Because I don't like the taste of them. They're a little bit bitter for me. And put that on top. The bigger pieces of white stuff off. Watching me peel an orange. Great YouTube right here. Okay. Alright, now we got our orange in. We're gonna take some of our strawberries that we've washed. We're gonna cut the little tops off. Keep those off to the side for my piggies. Now these we're also gonna cut in rounds. So they can mimic the little rounds of kiwi we have in there. Plus it'll be easier to get just pick up with a fork. It'll make the fruit salad look bigger without having it to be too excessive about portions. We're going to cut these in some more rounds. Now this is about the same way I cut up my other vegetables, like my vegetables, my carrots and things. I like to cut them in discs. I don't know why, it's just my thing I like to do. You don't have to. You can cut them however you want. Excuse me. Alright. Now, we're going to cut up one of our bananas. Then I'm going to show you up in the camera before we add in our other kiwi and strawberries. Now, banana is a very soft fruit, so we're leaving that towards the end on purpose. If you put that towards the bottom of your bowl of fruit salad, it might get mushy, it might stick to things, it might not taste as good. And it may be a pain in the butt to eat. If you're trying to hunt for a banana to eat and then it just goes to mush on you. Saying that, we are going to stir it, but try to keep the softer fruit at the top. Excuse me again. The weather change does it to all of us. Alright, now I'm going to try to take some of the kiwi out from the bottom. Just a little bit. Just a slight stir. Not a legit stir because we don't want to bruise all the fruit in it. But that's what we've got so far. you want to see that. Now we still got 2 strawberries and a kiwi left, and also a banana. So I'm going to cut that up real quick. Make sure we get the sticker. I washed these fruit. I really did. And it's like, I have no idea why these stickers are still on here. I mean, we're going to peel it anyway, so we don't really need to take the sticker off, but we're going to anyway. Okay, let's do our kiwi first. Take off the top. I'm going to leave the bottom so it doesn't get everywhere. Make ourselves a lip to put our spoon in. Do that like that. Now remember, you're going to put it between the skin and the fruit without taking too much of the fruit away. Just stick the spoon in. Twirl it around slowly. Like that. If you're having issues with the bottom, just chop it off. And we're good. Perfect little kiwi rounds. It's a lovely Sunday morning. My neighbor just started up his boat next door. So if you hear an engine or something starting up, that's my neighbor. Sorry about that. Been a lot of engines and constructions and things happening this week. I apologize. Nothing I can do about it, but I am sorry you hear it if you hear it in the background. Doing the best I can with these videos. Oh, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And give me comments to see what other videos you'd like to see me do. I've got a vlog channel, so if it's not a recipe, and it's just like a personal thing, you can tell me and I'll try to do it on my other blog or on my other channel. On my vlog channel. It's not like food related or anything. I'm thinking about doing a what I eat in a day video and a shopping video as well. So you can see what I get on my shopping trips. I mean, these videos are what I eat on a weekly basis. I don't just put these things in an icebox and never eat them after I cook them. I actually do eat these. So, yeah. Alright. All of our fruit is in. We're going to take our lime. I'm going to give it another wash just for safety. Let me get the banana off our fingers. And we're going to cut our lime in half. And we're going to take our little juicer thing that I just found the other day, and I'm excited that I found. We're going to put it in our little juicer. Put that on top. Put that right here. We're going to flip it around, try to get some more juice out of it. There we go. I haven't used one before myself. I haven't. This is the first time I'm using this. And I love it. So. Look at that squashed little lime. That's so cute. We're only going to do the half a lime. We're going to keep the other half maybe later if we want to do another recipe later. But watch. I'm going to come show you. There are other bananas and kiwi on top. You can see this is a medium-sized bowl. So all of that is done. Our fruit salad is ready. We're going to put that off to the side. I'm going to pick up all these things that could get burnt. Let me turn on the oven. Alright. Clean up a bit, and we're going to start our tofu scramble. Now, for my tofu scramble, I've got soy milk, Smart Balance. I know I should be using Earth Balance, but they don't have that here, so I'm using Smart Balance. And I've got firm tofu. And for my seasonings, I'm using garlic powder, onion powder, turmeric, paprika, nutritional yeast, and salt and pepper. Now, to prepare our tofu to make our scramble, we're going to cut open our container and drain it. Now, I will open my container, I'll drain it, and then I'll keep the tofu that's left that I don't eat in a Ziploc bag with a little bit of extra water from the sink. Because I always eat it within a few days, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to finish cutting off this plastic. Now, we're going to be doing about, let's do about a third of a block of this tofu. Alright. Big old chunk. And we're going to take a tea towel. We're going to have it folded in half and then folded in thirds. And we're going to cover it. We're going to roll our tofu in it, and we're going to press. Try to get the liquid out. Press, 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 press. And then turn around. And press, 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 press. And good to go. We're going to put on our heat on our stovetop. Put it on about medium heat. We're going to get our cooking spray. We're doing just as a precaution because this is a non-stick pan. This is not a non-stick pan. Put it back down. Put that here. A little spoon. You're going to put your tofu in. You're going to break it up in little pieces. Now you can break it up in pieces before you put it in the pan, but I don't. I feel like it looks better when I break it up in the pan with the spoon than breaking it up with my hands. But that's just me. I'm going to put that, and we're going to break it up in little pieces. Alright. Alright, now that we've got all that broken up, we're going to get a spoon. We're going to put about a tablespoon of dairy-free butter. Like that. We're going to put that in our pan. We're going to just put the butter to melt so it melts down inside the tofu. Now this is dairy-free butter. It's made from plants. It's plant-based. If you didn't know that about Smart Balance, it is plant-based. There's no milk in it. If I had access to Earth Balance, I'd get it, but I only got Smart Balance. And I already make most of my own cheese. I'm not making my own butter. I draw the line at butter. There's some things I refuse to make that I just buy. Most things I make myself, so that's fine. Okay, we're going to take our garlic powder, and this is going to be about, let's see, about 2 teaspoons sprinkled, about a half teaspoon of turmeric, about a half teaspoon of paprika, closer to a teaspoon maybe if you still like I just did, about a teaspoon of onion powder, and we're going to stir it a little bit. I'm going to stir it. Stir, 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 stir. Yes. Alright. Now that our tofu has turned kind of like a yellow color and it's absorbed most of the seasoning, we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of pepper, just a taste, and some salt. Now if you're using garlic salt instead of garlic powder, it's going to have some salt into it, so maybe put less. We're going to stir this. Alright. And we're going to put a a splash of soy milk. About a tablespoon and a half at most. Then we're going to sprinkle in our nutritional yeast. Now we put in the soy milk to give the nutritional yeast a catalyst to soak into our tofu. I'll be using about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Excuse me. I love nutritional yeast. I love the smell of it. I'm that kind of vegan, and I'm not sorry about it. We're going to stir that in. Lovely. We're going to turn our heat down as low as it can go. Now that we've got it cooked, we just want to keep it warm without drying it out while we make our toast. You can see, I've got it to where it looks almost exactly like scrambled eggs. Alright, put that on low. We're going to pick up our seasonings, and then we're going to cut our bread to put it in our toaster. Alright. I have not used this toaster in a while, so I'm going to need a little bit of time. Let's see. And we're going to take about 2 of these little breads. These are called pistolette breads. There's a really funny story about other things we used to call them by accident in French. I'm not going to give you that story because it's not really appropriate for children. And we're going to take a knife. We use probably for bread, but you're going to need a serrated knife. And you're going to cut our little breads in half without cutting your hand. Put it in our little oven. Yeah. We're just going to put one. Put the second one a little bit. We're going to put that on so it can toast. Alright. We're going to stir in tofu scramble. Oh, that looks lovely. And it didn't stick to the bottom. Yes. I was worried about this sticking because I usually do it on my stove in my non-stick pan. But it didn't stick and it looks lovely. So we're doing good. Now, while we've got our oven going with our toast in it, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna get my plate ready to put all my ingredients on, put all my different things on, and put my juice in a cup that's really cute and fancy. And I'll get back to you in a second. Before I forget, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays are breakfast, Wednesdays are lunch, Fridays are dessert. I have a vlog channel as well that I think is linked to this one, or vice versa. And hit the bell icon so you can get notifications every time I put up a video. And all my social medias are Sweet G Amber. I got Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all the good things. I even have a Snapchat, but I haven't been really on it lately. It updated and I didn't even notice, so I've been bad about that. But if you guys want to see me on Snapchat, just let me know and I'll Snapchat more. I promise. If you let me know you want it, I will try to give it to you. But I'll see you in a few when I'm more set up for breakfast and I've got my plate and all my food set out. Just a minute. I wanted to let you know that while I was in the middle of cutting avocado, that it came out a perfect avocado shape, and it's the perfect avocado, and I'm so proud of it. And that's just a random public service announcement for me, because it is so hard to find decent avocados the same day and eat them and make beautiful toast. It's so hard. But we're going to try to cut this in pretty shapes to put on our little breads that just came out the oven right there. It's not burnt, it's just with the lighting, I promise. I will still see you in a few when I'm finished with my plate. I already got half of it plated up right now. Hello everyone! I'm back. I've got my delicious breakfast that I've made. Got my fruit salad, my avocado toast, and my lovely tofu scramble. And I've got my cup of green juice. give this a quick taste, and this is gonna go up on Instagram. Let's give that a spoon. And give our tofu scramble a bit of a taste. Needs more salt and pepper. Not gonna lie to you people. Needs more salt and pepper. And that's good. Much better. And we're gonna take. I'm just gonna steal an orange because I have to take pictures of this. That's orange and it's good. Now I can't bite into avocado toast because I need to take pictures of it. But that's it for our video. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful Monday.